Hey everyone, Ken here, MNB Homestead. How you guys doing today? Another home rental project, as a few people say. I'm doing my upstairs master bathroom floor. I'm going to do it the same as I did in the kitchen, with the same tile, the same click and lock method. I've already demoed the bathroom floor, and I'll show you that. Hang on. So here's the bathroom floor. Okay, it's got the wooden subfloor there. Kneeling pad in the way. This is where my toilet was. Looks like it leaked a little bit. The plywood's still pretty solid underneath it. I think it's just more of a surface thing. And then I have a shower, stand-up shower. Okay, and that, surprisingly, with all the water that dripped onto the carpet, etc., has been pretty dry. Come on, focus. So, looks relatively dry, and there it is. Looks relatively dry. Plywood still seems pretty good. So, and here's another shot of the where the toilet goes. So I'm gonna start the floor again. I'm using that click and lock method. The click and lock method of flooring, it's a floating floor. I'm gonna glue a couple of the first pieces in just so I have a solid place to nail it, to pound against when you gotta pound the next tiles in. So, and by the power of movie editing, you'll see the finished product. I'm not going to show the installation of it because there's got to be about, I don't know, 1,000 videos on it out there already. So I think people can get the picture of how it's done. I'm just following the directions on the package and going from there. So see you in a little bit. Hey everyone, Ken here, MNB Homestead. Welcome back again. As I said in the last part of the video there, the beginning part, by the power of video editing, the bathroom's done. So I'll take you on a quick floor tour and let you see what we did and what it looks like. Hey. All right, so I got the floor done over by my bathtub here, my jet bathtub. You can see I put some white caulk along the floor and the tile step that goes up to the bathtub. And the reason I did it is I didn't want water getting underneath the new floor and rotting the subfloor out. Okay. There we go. And then we got over here all done, and you can't see the bead. There's a bead of clear caulk, very clear right there, kind of by the toilet, so that it if anything leaks out from underneath the toilet, which it shouldn't, that's kind of protected also. And again, in front of the shower, focus there, let's go. In front of the shower, you can see the white caulk right there. Getting that sealed, so the floor kind of doesn't rot. So everything's kind of done. The only thing I got to do underneath the vanity is gets like some quarter round to take up the spacing gap that was done by the floor when you have to cut it and put the quarter round in, so when you make your floor, you put a 1/4 inch gap around, allow for some expansion, contraction. You put your quarter round in, you nail it to the vanity, not the floor, so the floor can move underneath the quarter round a little bit. So that's all done, and I'm gonna go on to my next bathroom. I bought the house for my parents. My dad painted this bathroom, I think this orange, and I think it turned out more orange and brighter than he anticipated. So I'm not responsible if you experience any vision difficulties from the orange. I love my dad, but I think this was a really unusual color to pick. So here's the floor. Again, it's a one-piece vinyl. Even the heat radiator was painted orange to match. That will be changed out to the brown plastic ones that I use from Coverlux. But this is the floor. This should be a relatively straightforward floor. No real major cutting to do other than underneath the toilet, which hopefully my luck from the last one runs with this one, because I did it nearly perfect. So we'll get this one-piece vinyl out. As I said on my kitchen floor, the 80s called. They want the vinyl back, so they'll get it back in little strips. Again, these floors I'm putting in that snap and lock floating floor design are temporary. I would love to have ceramic or porcelain tile in every room that doesn't have hardwood in it. At some point, this hallway in the second floor, it's carpet. You can feel the difference from the edge where people don't walk to the middle. It kind of, because the backing or the padding is pretty much gone, and I like to put hardwood throughout, minus the bathroom floors, which would have, or the kitchen floor, or what have you, would have ceramic or porcelain tile. Not to bash the floors that we used, but I'm not sure I'd ever use a floating floor, snap and lock, whatever you want to call them, design again. I found it very irritating to put in, probably because I was doing it wrong, and that's why I didn't show you me doing it. You would have heard, some words, or I had to put background music in so you didn't hear me swearing and cussing at the floor. I don't know if I'll ever do those again. I don't know if it was the product I bought was inferior to other products. I'd have seams that wouldn't seal, the edge would snap a little bit, and it wouldn't let the piece lock in properly. So again, I knew these were temporary. I'm hoping in about 10 years time I'll be redoing all this stuff to what we want. Okay, again, in the carpeting here in the hallway leading to all the bedrooms, that would be hardwood, oak hardwood like we have. Okay, and then it would be to our liking. So I apologize for me tipping my head back. I'm constantly trying to focus my eyes. I got new glasses, and they're the no-line bifocals. I'm still getting used to the focal points of the lenses. So anyways, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate everyone's time that has subscribed and have been following since the beginning. It's a heartfelt thank you for sticking with us. I don't get videos up all that often, so again, family and life is first, and then everything else comes after that. So pay it forward, be honest to yourself, be honest with others, and as I always say, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.